Hi there, I'm Agatha, and I'm 18 years old. My family is wealthy. Since childhood, I got used to comfort and the fact that all my wishes came true. I had a lot of toys. I could go to restaurants and movies whenever I wanted. I could do anything I wanted, and was given money to do it. I had the most beautiful and trendy clothes, which I often bragged about to others. Nothing changed until I turned 16. Apparently, my parents weren't happy about me being spoiled and demanding, and they decided to fix it. At first, they asked me to do some household chores. I didn't obey because I didn't see the point in doing it. We had a lady who helped us around the house. Why doesn't she do all it takes? After futile attempts of asking me to change my behavior, my parents decided to actually take some action. I mean, they were serious about it. I had to move to another house and live there all on my own for some time. They didn't give me any money, they just paid utilities. They also found me a job so that I could provide for myself. That was a cruel way to make me change. I knew they loved me more than anything in the world and wanted me to become independent, but why be so hard on me? This is because Mom and Dad achieved everything they had without someone else's help. They believed that it was the right way for me too. Maybe they were right in some ways. They gave me very little money to start. When I first came to my part-time work, I felt so weird about having duties. For the first time ever, they demanded something from me. Normally, it used to be me who was demanding things. That time, I was on the other side. I worked several hours a day fulfilling various requests of the senior manager. That was my dad's company. He made sure I received my pay, though a very low one. It was difficult to work and study at the same time and also take care of the house and my belongings. I never had to wash, clean, cook before. I had to learn how to do it all. I was stressed out. All of a sudden, there were so many things to take care of. I began to look worse. No one at school could understand what was wrong with me, and I kept trying to get used to my new life. My parents supported me, though at a distance. They tried to convince me that it was for my own good. I did not believe them. It seemed to me that they had stopped loving me and wanted to get rid of me. None of my friends could understand my situation. Despite being rich, they refused to lend me any money, but I knew they could afford it. They simply just didn't want to. Moreover, after my friends found out that I moved out my parents' house and had to work and live like a beggar, they left me for no reason. That was when I learned a lot about friendship. Oh well, I wasn't particularly worried. My main goal was to survive until my parents take me back home, if they ever do. Day after day, I was getting used to my work and the fact that I also had to study. I wasn't good at cooking still, but at least the meals I cooked were edible. That was a good thing. 6 months later, I fully adapted to my new life. My parents used to come over to my place for holidays. We had frank talks and sometimes Mom brought me some delicious food. That made me relax. Later, I got used to my new independent life. I really liked it. I wanted to strive for more and was proud to realize that I was in charge of my life and had to earn money, study, clean, etc. like an adult. It felt just great to realize I had power over my life. Mom and Dad realized that I was prepared to live on my own and they came to me to celebrate. They also allowed me to return back home. I was happy. They finally called me back. I returned and began to live as before. But the fact was, I no longer liked such a life. I felt I was controlled by my parents. Although I continued to work and did household chores, I lost my freedom. And it was very sad. I asked my parents if I could stay alone again. They were happy to drop by on weekends and holidays, and I continued living this way. I made new friends, and we had a lot of fun adventures together. Thanks for watching. Like the video and share in the comments whether you liked the story. Don't be arrogant. Learn to be independent. Like me.